So this is 100% CMA inter batch, right? 100% English batch, right? Yes or no? So CMA inter, guys, first of all, we'll start with exam paper analysis. Okay. So CMA inter business laws and ethics. Okay. CMA inter business laws and ethics. Guys, in our CMA inter syllabus, okay, CMA inter, this is paper 5. Okay. This is paper 5. And when it comes to exam paper analysis, okay, this paper in our examination, it is categorized into two parts. Okay, section 1 and section 2. That is, section 1 carries of MCQs, that is of 30 marks, whereas section B carries of 70 marks. It consists of descriptive questions. Okay, descriptive questions is of 70 marks of weightage. Yes or no? Okay. So this MCQs, they will be asking 15 MCQs, guys. Okay, 15 MCQs, each one carries 2 marks. 2 marks, that is 30 marks. Whereas 70 marks, it is from descriptive questions, right? Descriptive in nature. And they will be asking 7 questions. 7 questions. Huh? Okay. Okay. So descriptive, it consists of 7 questions. They will be asking you 7 questions. Okay. Each one carries 14 marks, guys. Each one carries 14 marks. That is around 98 marks. Yes or no? Yes or no? So point is, the total questions which will be asking is 8 questions. And the first question is MCQ, and in that MCQ they will be asking 30 marks. Okay, and whereas section B, it carries of 98 marks descriptive, but in that 98 you have to give only 70 marks of answers. That is, you have to attempt only 70 marks. Okay, మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా? Yes or no? So point is, in this 7 questions, there is no need for you to write all the 7 questions, but only you will be, you have to write only 5 questions which carries 14 marks. That is, you have to attend only 70 marks. You have to attempt only 70 marks. That is a point. Okay, na? Okay. So then what about the 2 questions? The 2 questions will be choice. Okay, will be choice. And when it comes to exam paper analysis, okay, I already told you they will be asking 7 descriptive questions. 7 descriptive questions. How they will be asking is, second question, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Yes or no? Yeah. And second question AB, third question AB, fourth question AB, and every question they will be asking sub questions. That is, in the second question they will be asking sub questions A and B. In the third question they will be asking sub questions A and B. In the fourth question also they will be asking A and B, 5A and B, 6A and B, 7A and B, 8A and B. This is the question paper pattern, how the examiner they give for you to write. Did you get my point? This is the exam paper pattern. Every time they will be asking the same way. Okay, previous 5 to say 4 to 5 attempts, they will be asking the same way. Okay, previously how they used to ask is, they used to ask true or false questions, and they used to ask fill in the blanks questions also. Okay, now they were not asking all this true or false or fill in the blanks, or they will be asking only MCQs, and that MCQs is of 30 marks. Did you get my point? Pakka? Now, in this questions, that is descriptive, each sub question carries 7 marks. I already told you, each question carries 14 marks. Yes or no? Each question carries 14 marks, and the sub question carries 7 marks each. Did you get my point? Yes or no? Now, what we are going to say is, the sub question which will be asked in 2A and 2B, they will be asking from Contract Act, guys. Contract Act, General Acts they will be asking. From Contract Act, General Acts they will be asking, and question number 2B, they will be asking from Contract Act only, but from Special Acts. But from Special Acts. This is full in descriptive in nature. Okay, completely descriptive in nature. But when it comes to 8A and B, 8A, sometimes they will be many times they will be asking from Contract Act itself. Contract Act, that too practical questions. Practical questions they will be asking from Contract Act or NI Act. There are many chances of asking from Contract Act only, but sometimes they will be asking from NI Act also. 8A is from Contract Act or NI Act, and that is of 7 marks, and this is of from practical in nature. But whereas 2A and 2B, it is theoretical in nature. Did you get my point? Not practical, but it is theoretical. Okay. Now, when it comes to 3A and 3B, okay, they may be asking from Sale of Goods Act or Partnership Act or LLP Act or NI Act or Constitution of India. From these 5 topics, they will be asking 2 sub-questions from 3A and 3B. From these 5 topics only. Okay, so how many marks does 3A and 3B carries? 14 marks. Okay, if you read all these 5 topics, then you will be getting 14 marks. That is from 3A and 3B. But if at all you read only Contract Act itself, I know that you already have gone through with the Contract Act at your foundation level. Yes or no? So Contract Act, from that Contract Act concept only, they will be asking 14 marks 2A and 2B, and also 8A from the Contract Act only. That is around 21 marks they will be asking from just Contract Act concept. Okay, and Sale of Goods Act, Partnership, LLP, NI and Constitution of India, they will be asking for how many marks, Nana? 14 marks. Pakka? Yes or no? Okay. Now 7A and 7B, they will be asking from the concept called as ethics. Our subject is that only, no? What is our subject called as? Business law and ethics. Yes or no? Business law and ethics. So they will be asking from the concept ethics. 2 sub-questions will be coming. Okay, 7A and 7B, both will be asked from ethics. They will be testing from ethics concept. Okay, next 5A and 5B, 6A and 6B, completely these two questions, not sub questions, guys. 2 questions, 5 and 6, 2 questions will be tested from Companies Act, guys. Did you get my point? They will be asking from Companies Act, and in that Companies Act also, 6A or 6B or 5A or 5B, anyone, they will be asking from the concept called as directors. Okay, directors. Did you get my point? And the other, from other Companies Act concept, they will be asking remaining 3. Here also, in 8B also, maximum they will be asking from the concept called as directors, that too practical questions, not theoretical question, amma. Did you get my point? Not theoretical question, but rather it is practical in nature. Here, when it comes to 6A and 6B, 5A and 5B, they will be asking from theoretical perspective, but not from practical perspective. Okay, here directors is also theoretical perspective, but not a practical perspective. Yes or no? Did you get my point? Okay. Now, when it comes to 4A and 4B, completely they will be asking from industrial laws, Nana. Industrial law, in the sense Gratuity Act, Factories Act, Code on Wages, ESI and EPF. So when you read all these 5 concepts, you will be in a position to attempt these 4A and 4B. But believe me, industrial concept is more easier than all the concepts in our CMA inter syllabus. Okay, Pakka. So what are the topics which we have to discuss is, we have to discuss Contract Act and Sale of Goods Act, Partnership, LLP, NI Act and Constitution of India. And then industrial laws, that is Gratuity Act, Factories Act, Code on Wages, ESI, EPF, and Companies Act topics. Okay, and ethics and ethics, and these are the topics which we discussed. Okay, so from all these 7 questions we have to attempt how many questions, Nana? Is there a requirement for us to attempt all these 7 questions? No, but we have to attempt only 5 questions which carries 70 marks. Pakka, both theoretical and practical, that is descriptive in nature. It will be tested for how many marks? 70 marks. This is the exam paper pattern in our CMA Inter Law syllabus. Pakka. Did you get my point? Come on, tell me. What are the 2 sections which will be tested for us? Section A and Section B. Section A consists of 30 marks, that is completely of MCQs in nature. And Section B consists of 70 marks, completely descriptive in nature. And when it comes to 70 marks, actually they will be testing how many marks, Nana? 98 marks. That is 7 questions they will be giving us. But are there any requirement for us to attempt all the 7? No, only 5 is sufficient. Only 5 is sufficient. And for that 5, I already told you, these are the topics which they will be tested. Okay, they will be testing us from, and we have to attempt all these questions. Pakka, damn sure. It is your, it is up to you. Okay, it is up to you. What are the topics which are easy for you? Then you can make a choice based upon that. Okay, from my perspective, I'll be dealing with all the concepts. I will give the 100% knowledge of all the CMA in the syllabus. Okay, I'll give 100% clarity and 100% I'll be completing the syllabus. But from your perspective, okay, at the examination point of view, okay, at that time you have to judge yourself. What are the topics which I can go through? That is the point you have to do. Did you get my? It is up to your power of choice. Yes or no? Simple. Pakka? This is the exam paper pattern. Okay. Sir, this is the exam paper pattern. Sir, I don't know what is meant by partnership. I don't know what is meant by LLP. Okay. I don't know. I want the detailed explanation from the roots. If at all you want the detailed explanation from the roots, I am here to explain. There is no need to get worried. Okay. Pakka? Damn sure. Now, sir, what is meant by company? That I don't know. Okay, no problem. From the base, from the root level, we will be going through each and every concept. Okay? Pakka? Damn sure? Yes. Now, what we will be doing is, first of all, before going into the concept, I want to explain a certain points. Okay, our subject is business law, right? Ethics, you all know. What is meant by ethics? It is an individual character, that we know. But what is meant by a business, we don't know. What is meant by a business, we don't know. So I want to explain that concept a bit, and after explaining that, we'll be going to the a concept called as Companies Act. Simple. Yes or no? We'll be starting with the Companies Act itself. But before getting to know about the company, we have to understand different types of business and what are the requirements of different types of business. After knowing that, we will be going into the Companies Act topic. Start Chadama. We'll start. Okay. So guys, first of all, if you want me to explain one thing, different types of business, I'll explain you one thing. See, you already know that what is meant by a business. What is meant by a business? Business means it is an activity. Okay. We are doing some activity for what? For earning profits. End of the day, what is our concept? Nana? To earn profits. Yes or no? So for that, to earn profits, we do certain activity, and the activity which we do is called as business. Pakka. Okay. But whatever the business is, for example, if at all my business is an educational institution, okay, or my business is a restaurant, that is food business, or my business is service motive business, or anything. Education is a service. Yes or no? Education is a service. Restaurant is a food business. Or agriculture. If at all my business is an agriculture business, agro products, to produce agro products. Guys, whatever the business I am doing, the basis of a business in the eyes of law, in the eyes of law, it have to be categorized. It have to be categorized. It can be categorized. It have to be categorized. Okay, okay. Just blindly telling that, sir, what type of business is yours? I can tell my type of business. My type of business is education business. Okay, you can tell your type of business. Your type of business is what to say, agriculture business. But from the perspective of law, we have to see, from the perspective of law, we have to see the legal form of business. The legal form of business. When you got to know about what is the legal form of business, then you can get to know of what are the problems which are involved in that legal form. Did you get my point? Whether it may be educational, or whether it may be restaurant, or whether it may be agriculture, whatever it may be. But from the perspective of law, from the eyes of law, okay, there are certain business types, there are certain business forms which we are going to discuss in our topic, in our subject. Okay, did you get my point? So if at all it is an education institution, what law says is, okay, your business is an education institution, nice, well and good. How is it registered as? What is its legal form? What is its legal form? Sir, what is its legal form? In the sense, okay, whether it is formed as a partnership firm, whether it is formed as a company, whether it is formed as an association of persons, whether it is formed as an LLP, that I am asking. That is what law, from the perspective of law says. Okay, so you are telling that in your business there are problems. Okay, if at all I want to deal with your problem, if at all I want to give solution for your problem, I have to get to know what is its legal form. And if at all I go to the legal form of the business, then there are many solutions. There are many solutions for the problems. So they will give the right solution for the right problem. Did you get my point? Yes or no? So first of all, we have to get to know of the different types of legal forms. Sir, what is mean by partnership firm? Okay, what is mean by company? What is mean by association of person? What is mean by LLP? That we have to get to know. After knowing of all these concepts only, then you can get to know of what are the problems which are faced in that, and what are the respective solutions which are involved for that. Did you get my point, Nana? Pakka? Clarity? So first I want to give a small example. Okay, a small example. Okay, if at all, my name is Vignan. Okay, I am doing construction business, not educational. But what am I doing? I am taking care. I have started my business as in a construction field. Okay, if at all I start a business in the construction field, what I have to see, from the perspective of laws, from the eyes of laws is, what does it see? What is its legal form? Whether the construction business which is started by Vignan, is it partnership or LLP or company? That is what I said, no? Okay, first we have to get to know what type of business is apt for what type, legal form. Did you get my point? For example, if Vignan wanted to start a business, okay, he went and analyzed a project, and that project is to construct a bridge. For example, if that construction of a bridge consists of 150 crores, example, did you get my point? For the construction of a bridge, it costs around 150 crores. So does Vignan have that investment? No, he does not have 150 crores. He does have only 75 CR. He has only 75 CR. So what is Vignan doing is, he went to Mr. A and Mr. B. Okay, he discussed all the points. Sir, that I cannot start this project on my own, because construction of this bridge, it costs around, we have to spend the investment of around 150 crores. But I do have only investment of how much, Manana? 75 crores. Remaining 75 crores I do not have. So I want your help, okay, to complete the project. On my own I cannot complete the project. So what I'll do is, we both will tie up. We both will tie up and we will start that project. That is what Mr. Vignan said to A. So what A did is, okay, fine, nice, very nice. I will contribute 50 crores. I will contribute 50 crores. Is that 50 crores sufficient? How much additional amount is needed? 25 crores. So what again Vignan did is, Vignan again went to Mr. B. Vignan again went to Mr. B. Sir, this is the project. That project is around 150 crores. So we got around 125 crores. Okay, the balance is 25 crores. Can you please contribute your fund? Okay, we three will combine and we three will, construct the project. Okay, and we three will, what we'll do? We'll share the profits. That is what Mr. Vignan, gave assurance to B also. So guys, come on, tell me, Mr. Vignan, what is he doing is, he has 75 crores of investment. He has 75 crores of investment, where Mr. A has 50 crores of investment, where Mr. B is providing 25 crores of investment. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Come on, tell me, if this project will be completed around 4 or 5 years, for example, 5 years. After the completion of these 5 years, these three persons will be sharing the profits in the ratio of the investment provided. Yes or no? Okay, they three came to one point and they are sharing the profits. They have invested their amount in the business. They are also sharing the profits. They are also working for the project. They are also working for the project. So what are they three doing is, they are associating with each other. What are they doing? They are associating with each other. Okay, three people, they are coming together. They are coming together and they started a business. Okay, they started a venture, or they started a project. And after the bridge is completed, they three persons are segregated from that project. Okay, but after the completion, is there any relationship between them? But till the business, till the project is being completed, is there a relationship? Yes. Okay, that relationship, what do you call that relationship as? That activity which they are doing, no? What do you call? It's a business. That we know. From the perspective, what is the business they are doing? From the perspective of your eyes and my eyes, they are doing a business. That to what type of business? Construction. Yes or no? But from the perspective of legal form, from the eyes of law, what is their business called as? Association of person. They are associating for one project, and after the completion of that project, okay, what are they doing? They are moving away. Yes or no? So this concept is called as this type of business is called as association of person. Okay. Now what happened is, after the project is okay, after for example for 4 years or 5 years, okay, they thought, our team is a good team. Okay, we did a great job, or we are also sharing the profits nicely. And what we'll do is, we'll continue the business. So what are they doing is, they have invested in the project. They have invested, yes or no? Their capital is there or no? Yes, their capital is there. They wanted to share the profits. So what they did is, they started a deed between them. Till now, what was there between them? An agreement was only there between them. Now, instead of agreement, they started a deeds. They started a deed, writing in something in the deed. Okay, partnership deed. We'll share the profits like this. We'll share the losses like this. Okay, we will put the, now how many projects we don't know. Okay, 1 project or 2 project we don't know. But for tenure, for 5 years or 10 years, we will be together. They have entered everything in the proper deed, about salary, about remuneration, everything, and rights. You will take care of administrative work, you take care of. I will be taking care of marketing department. I will be taking care of, give me right on management. Okay, you have right on administration or marketing, you have right on sales, like that they have shared their rights. They have shared their rights. So sharing of rights, sharing of remuneration, everything, what they did is they have kept something between them, and that is called as deed, partnership deed. If guys, if this association of person only, if this business is called as association of person, and these associated persons, what they are introducing among themselves, a partnership deed. Okay, till now what was there between them? Agreement. Now a new thing came in between them, and that is called as a partnership deed. And now their business, in the perspective of law, their business, yeah, from your perspective and my perspective, their business is construction. But from the perspective of law, their business is called as partnership firm. अच्छा है? समझ गए? Difference अर्थమైందా? Yes or no? Did you get my point? Yes or no? So from the perspective of law, from the legal perspective, what is their business called as? Partnership firm. Did they register till now? Sir, come on, tell me. My question is registration mandatory for partnership firm? Yes or no? Registration mandatory, yeah? Pakka. Is registration mandatory? Yes or no? No. My answer is no. Because the mandatory thing which a partnership firm should have is only partnership deed. Pakka. So a registration, they can register at the beginning of the business, or in between of the business, or before the dissolution also they can register themselves. It is not mandatory, guys. Please put this in your mind. It is a most important MCQ also. Okay, I'll tell you at Partnership Act time. Okay, so point is, yeah, there are, that is a point, right? So what are the problems which will be faced by the partnership firm, and what are the solution that we will be learning there? Okay, not now. Okay, so the point is registration mandatory? No. But what is mandatory for a partnership firm? Deed is mandatory. What is mandatory for an AOP? Agreement. Just agreement unde saripotunda. No, just an agreement is enough. Did you get my point? Samajh gaye? Acha? Okay. Now, what I want to say is, association of person, you got to know about what is meant by association of person. Point number 2, partnership firm. The third type of business which we are going to discuss now is company. What is that? Company. Okay. So what happened is, guys, here there are 3 persons. Yes or no? Yeah, they have they wanted investment, and they reached, this problem with this Vignan. He went to A and he went to B, and he discussed everything, and he made these 2 people also to invest in his business. Yes or no? A and B invested. See, if at all they want to, they want to elaborate their business, they want to expand their business. Okay, so what they did is they started budget, preparing a budget. So for expanding their business, they need around 1500 crores. How much? How much do they have? What is the balance which they require? 1350 crores is the balance which they require. So what will A, B and Vignan do is, what they do is, can they go to the bank? Yeah, they will go to the bank. Okay. When they go to bank, what does bank say is, Babji, what is your problem? What is your problem? Sir, my problem is, I need 1350 crores. Wow. That's a small amount. Okay. Yes or no? That's a small amount. So is there any security? No, sir. Sir, I have security. What is that? One building, sir. How much does it cost? 50 crores, sir. How much you want? 1350 crores, sir. What will happen now? What will happen now? Turpundi kada. East. Go there. Yeah, see. There. Go. Yankamala. Yes or no? So what will he do? No, I do not have that amount. 1350 if you want, you have to do one thing. What is that thing? You have to show me some security. You don't know what is meant by Turpu, no? Turpu means east. Okay. You have to turn to the east because sun rises in the east, no? So that is why you have to look at the east. Okay. Did you get my point? So what happens is, banker, what he does is, he tells to go to the place where sun rises, not now, not here. Did you get my point? Yes or no? Samajh gaye? Samajh gaye? So because I cannot give, if at all you want me to give, you need to have some security. Any building? Is there any building? No. Is there any plant and machinery? No. If at all you do not have, why are you coming to me? I cannot give. So what will happen is, these people, they cannot raise their funds by going to the bank. Now what will they do? Will they go to the relatives? Relatives? How much will they give? Security deposit? Yes, I'll tell you that. How much? 1350 crores, no? For that 1350 crores, they'll do that. No. So for that 1350 crores, they need something more. Something. How can they raise their funds from bank? No, they cannot raise. From relatives, they cannot. From friends? No. 150 rupees, 1350 rupees. No, 1350 crores. They cannot do that also. Now what will happen? How can they raise that 1350 crores? Is, see, A, I know that person called as A. B also I know. But now, if at all I want to expand my business, I have to go to the public. I have to go to the public. So what will happen is, these three persons, what will they do is, they will go to the people who are big shots in the public. For example, Ratan Tata. Okay, not now. He is expired, but before, for example. If at all I got to know about Ratan Tata's ideology. So what I did is, I went and asked Ratan Tata, sir, I need 1350 crores. My project is this, my project is that. And I'll be explaining everything. And what will he do? What will he do? He's okay. I'm okay with the project. I'll give you 1350 crores. I'm okay. I'll give you 1350 crores. Okay. But what will he expect from me? I went to the big shots, public. Okay. So the big shot, there are three big shots. I heard about three big shots. What is your name? Chaitanya is a big shot. Chiranjeevi. Vignan, big shot gaadu ikkada. 75 crores. What is your name? Bhavana is a big shot. Okay, super. Bhavana is a big shot. Come on, tell me. So there are three people, Chiranjeevi, Bhavana, Ole Bhavana. So Bhavana is a big shot, Chiranjeevi is a big shot, Chaitanya is a big shot. So I went to these three guys. I raised 500 crores from Chiranjeevi, 500 crores from Chaitanya, 350 crores from Bhavana. Come on, tell me, these are the people whom I know, or who are big shots in the public. These are public. Okay, I do not know about these guys. But what did they do? What did you do? You invested in my business. Pakka. You guys invested in my business. So what will you expect from me? Now what will be expect? Profits. Just taking profits is sufficient. Okay. For example, you guys, what you did is, you have contributed 350 crores in my business. No, we have contributed around 350 crores in my business. No. Okay. 350 crores if you have contributed. For example, if you have given this loan to the bank, every year bank will be giving around 10% of interest. 10% of interest. Every year you will be getting around 10% of interest, that is 135 crores you will be getting. Now what is happening is, you are losing 135 crores, no, 10% you are losing, no. Because you have invested 1350 crores in my business, I have to show something, no. What should I show? Yes, sir, what I'll do is, I'll give 13, you gave 1350 crores. Yes. Okay, bank is, if at all you invest this amount in bank, they will be giving 10%. But if you invest in my company, I will be giving 12% as a dividend, not interest. Dividend. Okay, I will give ownership also. Okay, I will give ownership. If at all I give ownership, and every year if at all I am giving this percent of interest, will you not invest in my company or not? Yes or no? Will you invest in my company? Yes. So come on, tell me guys, 1350 crores is whose amount? Big shots. Are they big shots? Whose amount? Big shots. Yes or no? So you guys are investing 1350 crores and that is your amount, and you are owner, sir. I am owner. Both at owner. The major shareholding is whose? You guys are the owners. Okay. What am I doing is your amount I will be managing in my business. Okay, I will be managing and I will be administering your amount in my business, and I will be rotating the amount and I will be managing the money. I will be managing the business, and yearly at one point of time I will be giving your profit to you. समझ गए? మీకు అర్థమైందా? Yes or no? So the persons who are investing in our business are called as owners. In our language they are called as shareholders. They are called as, समझ गए? They are called as shareholders. Whereas the persons who are managing the investments, who are managing the business, who are administering the business are called as directors. Guys, are these points clear? మీకు అర్థమైందా? Yes or no? Who are called as directors? The person who are doing effective management in a business. They are the persons who manage the company, who do management in the company. But the persons who contributed their investment, okay, their own, their amount in our business, those are called as owners. Come on, tell me guys. Before we discussed about a concept called as a business called as association of person. Here also, there is association of persons only, no? Yes. Here also there is association of person. Here also there is a contribution of amount. Yes or no? There is a contribution of amount. There is a contribution of investment. Here also there is a concept of sharing the profits only, no? మీకు అర్థమైందా? Yes or no? But what is the difference between association of person and partnership and company? What is the difference? Company can be, if at all I want to call myself as a company, yes, till now we are partnership. But now we want to be called as something. Okay, we want to be called as a company. So what I have to do is, I have to mandatorily register. So for a company, is registration mandatory or not? Yes. But for a partnership, registration is not mandatory. For a company, registration is mandatory. Guys, are these points clear? Yes or no? समझ गए? पक्का? In Tamil, what we call for, did you get Purinjida, Purinjicha, Chicha, Purinjicha. Okay, Purinjicha. Okay. Did you get my point? Yes or no? Pakka. So, come on. What is mandatory for a company to be called as a company? Registration is mandatory. Pakka. But for a partnership firm, what is mandatory for a partnership firm to be called as a partnership firm? Partnership deed. Okay. Association of person is association of person, partnership deed, mandatory for association of person? No. But for a partnership firm to be called as a partnership firm, what have to be there? Partnership. But registration, not mandatory. For a company, registration is mandatory. Pakka? Damn sure? Okay, now my concept is, guys, we are going to start Companies Act. Concept. Okay, so Companies Act, I already told you, Companies Act is around 45 marks of weightage. In our CMA Inter syllabus, it carries around 45 marks of weightage. So first we will be starting with Companies Act, because already you have gone through with the Contract Act in your foundation, Sale of Goods Act in your foundation, NI Act also you have completed in your foundation. Okay, that is the reason I will be starting with Companies Act now. Okay, Pakka? So you got to know about what is the different types of business and what are the legal forms. Pakka? Different types of business. Okay. Now, what I want to tell is, If at all I want to call myself, my business as a company, and you know, the major difference is company will be registered as per Companies Act. As per Companies Act, this is mandatory. To call a company have to register as per Companies Act, that is mandatory. But for a partnership firm to be called as a partnership firm, from it have to be registered as a partnership firm, in in respect to Partnership Act. No, no, there is no partnership from by following the Partnership Act, there is no need for them to be registered. But only what is mandatory? Partnership deed is mandatory, but registration as per Partnership Act is not required. Pakka? Did you get my point? Now, sir, why do people instead of registering themselves as a partnership firm, why do people register as a company? What is the major advantage of registering as a company? Taxa. Okay. Now I'll explain here. Okay. See here. See, each person is investing 75 crores here, 75 crores, sorry, 50 crores there, 25 crores there. Yes or no? If at all there is a loss in that business, if at all there is a loss in this business, and suppose the loss is around 200 crores, loss is around 200 crores, they have sold all the assets in the partnership firm also, they got only 150 crores. How much balance is there is required? 50 crores is the balance liability which have to be required. For settling this 50 crores, what they have to do? They have to sell their personal property also. They have to sell they have to sell their personal property also. For what? To settle the amount, to settle the liability. To settle the liability, okay, what they have to do? They have to sell their personal property also, okay, for the partnership firm. So come on, tell me, if at all I am earning a good profits, then okay. If at all I am earning loss, whatever I am doing, I am facing only losses. Okay, I am facing only losses. In that case, come on, tell me guys, in that case, I have to sell my personal property also. Then will I be interested in forming a partnership once again? In starting a business once again? Yes or no? So who will be facing the problem? Partners. Because partners and their families also. My personal property is gone, no? So that concept is called as unlimited liability. Unlimited liability. Unlimited liability means what? Okay, not only the business property, but even I have to settle my personal property also. I have to sell the property, and I have to settle the loss of the business. For settling the loss of the business, I have to sell my personal property. Is it required? So that concept is called as unlimited liability. But if at all I start as a company, if at all I register as a company, then what did lawmaker say is, okay, if at all you are registering as a company, then this unlimited liability will not be there. This unlimited liability will not be there. So what will be there? Only limited liability. That is, what and all are the losses which are faced by the company, okay, and whatever and all are the property of the company. After selling that properties of the company, whatever I incur, that amount only I have to, with that amount only I have to settle the loss of the company, but not with the personal property of mine. Pakka? Personal property of mine. Did you get my point? So that is called as limited liability. So when there is a limited liability, if at all it is 1350 crores or 1500 crores, you will make investment in my company, no? Yes or no? So it is giving assurance to your investment, no? To your capital, no? Pakka? Damn sure. Simple. Pakka? Damn sure. Okay. Now did you get to know about the different types of business as per the legal form, as per the legal form? What are the different types of business we discussed till now? Guys, these all are not the whole, all or not all of the types of business, but I am discussing only 3 or 4 types of businesses as per legal form. Okay, as per legal form, different types of businesses you can read in DT, direct tax. Yes or no? Person includes, there are many types of AOP, BOI, company, body corporate, etc., etc. But I'm not discussing about all those. I'm only discussing about 3 to 4. One is association of person. Second one is partnership firm. Third one is company. Okay. Third one is company. Sir, then what about LLP? What about LLP? Guys, LLP is a hybrid pilla. Rendu kulalu, rendu matalu. Hybrid pilla. Bhanumati. Antena? Yes or no? Fida. Bhanumati. Okay. Rendu kulalu, rendu matalu. Hybrid pilla. So, the same way, the baby of partnership firm and company, the small baby of partnership firm and company is called as LLP. What is that? LLP. LLP. So what is the baby of partnership firm and company? LLP. So, sir, what is the difference between company and partnership and LLP? From company, there is a positive. What is that? Limited liability. From partnership also, there are many positives. Taking these positives, one business came into force, and that business is called as LLP. Limited liability. See, partnership is there. The word partnership is there, but the same way limited liability is also there. So for limited liability partnership, is there a concept called as unlimited liability? No. Simple. Did you get my point? Yes or no? Amma, samajh gaye? Pakka, damn sure. So let's start with, today we have started with the Companies Act, right? So I have just given a small basic of what are the different types of businesses. Pakka, different types of businesses. Are these points clear? Pakka, damn sure. Now what I want to tell you is, please open the Companies Act topic in your material. Please open that. Okay, page number 90. Please go to page number 96. Okay, let's go to the page number 96. 96 na? 90? 96, super. Okay. Page number 96, guys. See here, I already told you, company, lawmaker, what did he say? The definition of a company. What is meant by a company? Company means what? What is given here? What is given here? The term company has been defined under section 2, clause 20. Okay. 2 clause 20. Sir, what is meant by clause and what is the difference between clause and subsection? Amma, see, if there is a sequence from, with the before section and the next section, then it is called as subsection. If there is no sequence, then it is called as clause. For example, I'll tell you here. See here, this is 2 clause 22, right? 2 clause 22. It is discussing about limited by shares. But here 2 clause 11, it is discussing about body. So, clause means the above one and the below one, there have to be no relationship. If there is no relationship between the upper one and the below one, then it is called as clause. But when there is a sequence of relationship, then it is called as subsection. then it is called as subsection. Okay, we'll go step by step, no need to get worried. I'll explain it to you when we call it as subsection, when we call it as clause, I'll explain. No problem, no props. Okay, first we'll go with section 2 clause 20. Come on, let's see section 2 clause 20. What is given there? Section 2 clause 20, what is given there? Chodanamma, what is given there? As per section 2 clause 20, company means what, Nana? Company means what? A company is a company which is incorporated under Companies Act 2013. Wow. Next. Or under any other previous laws. Wow. So what is meant by a company? A company means a company which is incorporated under Companies Act 2013 or any other previous law. Nana, what is meant by company, Nana? Usko bula re. What is meant by company, Nana? Company ante enti? Company means what? What is meant by company? Company means a company. Wow. That too, it is registered under 2013. No, wow. Next. Or any other previous act. So to call it as a company, it have to be a company. It have to be a company. No. That doesn't mean that. Company means what? Anything which is incorporated, that is registered. I already told you. Once you register your business, whatever your business is, whether it may be SOP or whether it may be partnership or whether it may be whatever it may be, when it is registered as per Companies Act, then that business will be called as a company. That means that. Did you get my point? Company is something which is incorporated. Once it is registered under Companies Act 2013 or any other previous laws, okay, the previous laws which is before 2013. So as per those law also, if at all I register, then my business is called as a company. Simple. Did you get my point? That business is called as company. Simple. Yes, please go through with that point once again. It's most important definition, Nana. For CMA final, they have tested, based upon this definition only. CMA final, MCQ they have tested. What is the section of company definition? Wow. 2 class 20 bolte. So guys, here it is given features of company. I already told you what is a feature of a company. First one, it is an association of person. Yes or no? Yes or no? So here it is given, it is an association of person. That association, it is voluntary or involuntary? Voluntary. What I did, I went to the big shots. I went to these great big shots. Did I show any gun? अरे दे दो रे मुझको 500 crores 1000 crores दे दो मुझको. Did I blackmail? अरे I requested ra. अरे please ra, if at all you have that amount ra, please give 500 crores, please give 350 crores. I requested. So when I requested that amount, what did you do? Out of your what? Compassion. Huh? Inka, out of your gentle heart, what you did is you invested in my business. Yes or no? So voluntarily what you did is you have contributed your amount. So it is a voluntary association of person, but not it is not by way of blackmail. Yes or no? Next point. I already told you it is an what? Limited liability. Yes or no? It is limited liability. Limited. Come on, let's see that. The liability of a members to contribute the company extends only to the extent of share capital. I'll explain about this in the next concept, guys. In the next class, I'll explain about limited liability. But what you have to do is just give a small reading. I already told you the basic feature of a company is limited liability. Limited liability. Limited liability means what? How much I told that I will be giving to you, that much only I have to ask. For example, if at all you said that you will be giving only 350 crores, yes or no? What you said is you will be giving only 500 crores. What you said is you will be giving 500 crores. If at all company is going through loss, whatever the loss is incurred by the company, then that amount I can ask you, huh? No. How much amount can I ask you? The amount which you promised to give. Example. How much amount you promised to give, Nana? 500. How much you promised to give? How much you promised to give? So if a company is incurring 1000 crores of loss, for example, 1000 crores, no, not 1000 crores, 2000 crores of loss. Suppose the company is incurring 2000 crores of loss. How much you said that you will be giving? 500. No, if at all you gave all that 500, if at all you also gave 500, but here she gave only 150. She gave only 150. How much is the balance which she have to give? If at all I incur 2000 crores also, how much you have to give? Maximum 200, not more than that. Come on, let's read that point. The liability of a members to contribute to the company extends only to the extent of the share capital. How much extent does she have to give? Only maximum 350, not more than that. If at all she gave 150, how much maximum the remaining amount she have to give? Array, your company is going through losses also, whatever it is going through, I don't know. But I will be giving only 200 to the extent of promised amount. Pakka? Not more than that. That is the limited liability. But partnership has unlimited liability. How much you said that you will be giving, more than that also, if at all a company is incurring loss also, that amount I have to sell the property and itself and I have to come and give that amount. Pakka, settle that amount. Simple. If the shares are fully paid, I already told you, if the shares are fully paid, there is no further liability on the part of members. However, in case of partly paid up shares, the member shall be personally liable to the amount of unpaid. How much is personally liable? That 200 crores, not 2000 crores. Pakka? Damn sure. So with this, we'll conclude the session, Amma. We'll discuss the remaining concept in the next session. Okay? Pakka? Okay, please go through that concept once fast.